is Shannon from the Macedon Public Library, and thank you for joining me for Arts and Crafts today. Today we are going to be making a train, and our train is going to have our name on it. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to make a little train. So first, we have to decide how long our train is going to be. And so we have to count how many letters are in our name. So my name is Shannon, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters in my name. So I need 7 pieces to my train. So if you go ahead and count how many letters are in your name, then we can decide how many train cars we need. So let's look at the kind of shapes that we need. So we're going to need some squares for our train cars, and then we need some circles for the wheels. And this one up front, this is the very front of our train. This one is made out of a rectangle and a square on top. We'll go ahead and we'll make the pieces together and we'll put it all together. All right. The materials that you're going to need is we need some paper. If you have some colored construction paper, it might be helpful so you can make a very colorful train. I'm just going to be using some printer paper. And then we also need some colored pencils or some crayons if you're going to be coloring. And we need some scissors, a glue stick, and then also a cotton ball. All right, so I will show you how to make the train cars first. So we need to make a square. So if you would like to have a ruler to measure grown-ups to help your kiddos, you might need some help for some smaller ones to make your shapes. So we're going to head and just draw a square on our page. And then I'm going to grab a colored pencil and I'm going to color in our square. So this is the helpful bit. If you have some colored paper, then you can cut out your squares from your colored paper. All right, so I have my one square. Here we are. That a little bit, it's a little bit light. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that out. All right, so we have our first train car. So depending on how many letters in your name will decide on how many train cars you need. So I'm going to need 6. And so I have some cut out over here that I've made, and we'll just make one together. And so next we need to make a circle for our wheels. I'm going to head and draw a circle. And I'm going to color it in. And then we're going to cut it out. There we are. All right, so I have a little black wheel for our train. So I need 8 wheels for my train. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out 7 more of these to complete my train. And then lastly, we need to make the very front of our train. All right, so like we said, we're going to draw a rectangle first. And then a square on top. And we're going to color that all in. If you'd like to add some windows to your train, that would be very fun. All right, go ahead and color in my train car, and then we're going to cut it out. All right, let me go ahead and cut this out real quick. All right, and here is the front of my train. And we now have all the pieces that we need. I'm going to go ahead and grab a blank sheet of paper. And now we have to glue on our train. All right, so I'm going to take the very front of my train and I'm going to put some glue on the back. I'm going to put it right on the edge of our paper and press down. Now I'm going to take the squares and I'm going to glue each square behind the front of my train. Here's number 2. Here's number 3. Right, and I have one last one. All right, so I have all of my train cars glued onto my page. Now all we need is our wheels. All right, so I'm going to take my first 2 wheels and we're going to put them onto the very front of our train. So we want one on the front of the rectangle and one on the back of the rectangle. Again, I'm going to take my glue stick, press them right on. All right, and then for the rest of our wheels, we're going to put them right in the middle where our 2 train cars join together. So right in the middle here, I'm going to put one wheel and then the next. So right where the color changes, that's where we're going to put our wheel. And then when you come to the very end of your train, you're going to put a wheel right on the caboose. I added a wheel right at the end. All right, so we now have our train. We're going to add some smoke to our train. So we're going to grab our cotton ball and we are going to break it up into little pieces. Oh, I got some glue on me. Cotton ball sticking to me. All right, so I'm just going to break this up into little pieces. There we go. And we're going to grab our glue stick again. And then we're going to put some glue right above the top of our train car. And then we're just going to put it in a line, like the smoke coming out of a train. There we are. So there's my smoke coming out of the train. I started right at the top of my train car. And then lastly, we need a track for our train to roll on. All right, I'm going to grab a black colored pencil and I'm going to put a line across the bottom. So I have a horizontal line right across the bottom here below my train. And then I'm going to make some lines for the train tracks. There we go, there's our train tracks. All right, and the last step is we have to add our name. So we're going to put one letter of our name in each car of our train. I have a black marker. I'm going to write my name on my train. All right, our train is all done. You now have your own train with your name on it. guys have any questions? All right, well, thank you for joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you again soon. Bye.